Hey guys, it's Karen. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I was going to come on today and give you 12 steps to gain respect from other people and to have them instantly respect you. There's a few people that said they enjoyed these videos, so I thought I would do this one today. And before I get started, I wanted to share this cute, it's not a sweater material, it's just a waffle polyester knit, and it's so cozy and comfortable. And I've been wearing it around the house, and I will link it below, but I'll insert a video of it. A picture of me with it. And you can get it on Amazon, and it's also in my Like It to Know It. I'll have that down below also. So I want to also get your advice. The steps in the back, I decided I'm going to paint them white. The carpet was taken off, I think about 1.5 years ago. All the carpet upstairs was taken out, and wooden floor down, but the steps, I wasn't sure if I wanted to carpet them or what I want to do. I really want to paint them and get more of a farmhouse vibe. So that's what I decided to do, and so I'm gonna get them painted white, and then I don't know if I want to, I'll insert a picture. I'm either gonna do the number stenciling on each step or paint the step to make it kind of look like there's a runner on it. So I'll insert a picture of each one, and if you want, I would love it if you just let me know what you think I should do. But today I was going to talk about how to instantly make anyone have respect for you. So number one is you need to respect yourself first. Just do a mental exercise and ask yourself, whether it be like a boss or a manager or a coworker, of somebody you know that you really respect or had respect for. And chances are that the reason you had respect for that person is because they had respect for themselves. And they had the confidence in who they were and what they were doing. So when you respect yourself, it shows in the way you carry yourself. And if you want anyone to respect you, you have to respect yourself first. All right, and that is number one. Number two, don't be nice all the time. And that don't mean to be a jerk, and it doesn't, I don't know, a lot of people think if they say yes to everything, to whatever somebody asks them, that they're just going to be liked and they're going to love them and everything. But it's actually the opposite. They're just going to take advantage of you, and they're just going to keep asking you to keep doing it, certain things. And it's very important that you stand up for yourself. It doesn't mean you have to say no all the time, but if you gotta have, you gotta think of yourself and about your obligations too. And so that's very, very, very important. Difference between being nice and being a doormat, and you definitely don't want to be the doormat, and have people just run over you and disrespect you, because they will lose respect for you. The third one is to set clear boundaries, meaning you have to be clear about what you will and will not tolerate from others. Now, if someone crosses your boundaries, don't be afraid to speak up and let them know. They may not even be aware, or they may not know that bothers you, that what they're doing bothers you. So don't be afraid to set boundaries in your personal life. Don't feel like you have to say yes to every request or invitation you get. It's okay to put yourself first. And then that way it shows that people will respect you and that you are not a pushover. So that's very important. And, you know, it's just, people don't think about that. But, you know, you just, you want to be nice, but you don't want to be like some pushover, like, oh, let's go ask her or she'll say yes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so number 4 is to speak up when you disagree. Have you ever been in a situation where, whether it be a club or just at your job or something, and they have a meeting and they're discussing things and they want to do maybe something different? And I know I'm that way. Like, I hate change. Especially when it comes to technology, it's like, oh gosh, leave me alone. Just leave it. Like at your job or anywhere, you know, if they're discussing, well, let's do this different, you know, and you love the way it was going. It worked out great for you. It's so important that you stand up for yourself. And you know, if they're doing something that you don't think you would like or you don't agree with, they definitely will respect you if you voice your opinion, because maybe they just wanted to see how you would react if that was what you wanted to do at the place or the club or whatever. You know, it's just very important. You just let them know how you feel, and they will have respect for you. And so that is number 4. And number 5 is don't over apologize. It's very important to, I mean, you can tell when somebody gives you a sincere apology or if it's just insincere. An insincere is you're trying to save your face after you got caught doing something wrong, and you're actually not sorry. But a sincere means you're truly remorseful of what you did. And people can usually tell the difference between a sincere apology and an insincere apology. And this reminds me so much of that movie. Well, it's a Netflix series, Dead to Me. I don't know if any of you have watched it. It is so good. It has humor, but it also has a dark side. And Christina Applegate is in it, and I just love her. She's one of my favorite actresses, and she's what makes the movie. She is so good in this movie. I mean, they made 2 series, and the 3rd one comes out in November, but I can't wait. Yay. But it's just really good. And Christina plays Jen in the movie, and then she has I guess you would say a friend that's Judy. Now Judy, I'm not going to go into what the movie's about in case you haven't watched it, but Judy done something and Jen found out, and Judy is constantly just over apologizing and always hanging out and always trying to make her life better because she just feels so guilty, and she just keeps apologizing. And one time Christina, which is played by Jen, she just lashed out at her, and she said, just stop it. Your apologies don't mean nothing. Your sorries, you say sorry so much, it just doesn't mean anything anymore, you know. And so I just thought, well, that is so true, you know. Once you apologize, you know, don't just keep coming back and over apologizing. People will have more respect for you. Number 6, display confident body language. And this is a very huge step. It's very important, you know, that you walk with confidence. You hold your shoulders back, you know, you have eye contact. You make the person feel like, you know, that you're listening to them, and to speak confidently also. And don't fidget with your hair or anything, you know, that just shows that you're nervous and insecure. Number 7, Act respectfully. Courtesy and politeness means so, so much in this time, especially in this time we're going through. I'm sure a lot of you, and I know I talk to others, that, things just are different now. People are so impatient. They're so rude. They just don't have patience with anything. And that's like just going to Walmart or just driving. Just like the other day, I was out and, like one of my pet peeves is, somebody in a huge SUV and they pull up right next to you and they block your vision. Like if you want to turn right, you can't see the oncoming traffic. And that happened to me the other day, and this a lady pulled right up to me and she blocked my vision. She pulled way ahead. She knew I wanted to turn right, and so I just went up farther, and she just gave me the most dirtiest look, like, what do you think you're doing? She's turning left, so what does it to you, lady? And it's just the idea, like, my gosh, it doesn't take common sense. Please, people, if you have an SUV, please, 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 just don't go way up ahead of the person next to you. That is so rude. You know you're blocking their vision. Why do you do that? Oh, don't get me started. Okay, and also, let's just say I was at Walmart. Actually, I hate doing a return at Walmart because it never fails. You'll have somebody ahead of you that has this, it's like a crisis, like it takes forever. I don't know. And so I hardly ever do a return, but I did buy some dog treats. I didn't open them, but I found out, that I didn't want her to eat them. So I returned them, and when I was walking up to the customer service, there was this other lady, I guess, that was on the opposite of me walking also. And, I just walked up to customer service, and apparently she had a return also. So she was maybe 2 steps behind me, And so, and the lady in front of me was taking forever and ever and ever. And finally got to me, and it went real quick, And then when I turned around, that lady gave me the most rudest look. She would not stop staring at me with, like, I just did this terrible thing to her. It's like, my God, if I would have known you wanted to be ahead of me at customer service, I would have let you go first. I mean, it's just those simple, stupid things that people are doing anymore. I mean, I don't let it bother me, but it's like, people, it's just life, like, get over it. There's worse things to be thinking and being mad at somebody about, and so it's just so important to be respectful. And if you see somebody, let's just say some elderly person that's in a scooter at Walmart, and they're trying to reach something, and just go up and say, hey, I'll get that for you. I mean, it's just those little random acts of kindness that's, people are really going to have respect for you. And like I was just telling about those 2 ladies, the one, in the SUV and the one at Walmart. I don't know them, but right there, I lost respect for them. I just lost respect for them. So just think about that. Number 8, keep your promises. If you want to be respected, it's very important you keep your word, you keep your promise. If you say you're going to be at a certain place, if you say you're going to pick somebody up at a certain time, don't, unless you're sick or something, but don't, call them, but, just keep your promise. People lose respect for anybody that goes back on their word, so it's very important that you keep your promise. Number 9, add real value. Add value to people's lives. It's very important, that, whether it be a neighbor or whatever, but just be observant. And, just like I mentioned, like, somebody at Walmart that is in one of them motorized scooters, maybe someday you'll be like that, just be observant, be kind, be out there, be a helping hand. And people, just a kind person, and they will start respecting you very, very quickly. Number 10, be open-minded. Now, I know it's tough for some people to accept a new situation. I know with me, I hate technology. I hate it to upgrade. I hate all that. But it's very important to be open-minded. You might end up loving the new upgrade. You might see features that is really going to be more helpful for you. So it's very important to be open-minded, to adapt and be flexible. And people will start respecting you more, especially at your work or at wherever. If they want to do something different, just be open-minded about it. You're going to give it a shot. Maybe it'll work out better. So that's number 10. And number 11 is to control your emotions. Now, ask any respected leader and they will tell you that's one of the most important qualities a person can have is emotional control. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have worked jobs where you had just great bosses or managers, and some of you had bosses or managers that just had such a temper. I know I've been in that situation, and I'll tell you, the ones that could control their temper, that would listen to you and would be kind and everything, those are the ones that I had respect for. Now, the ones that lost their temper and you just didn't even want to go to them because it's like they're going to freak out, those are the ones I have no respect for. So it's just very important to be somebody that can control their cool, and people will definitely start respecting you. Number 12 is listen more than you speak. Giving someone full attention and not interrupting them while they're speaking. I know this is so important, and I'm sure I did it where I interrupted somebody maybe while they were talking, and that is just so rude. You don't want to do that. You want to let them finish their sentence and then you speak your part. That's very rude, and people lose respect for you when you keep interrupting them. And a study of 100 CEOs, there was a study, and the ability to listen was ranked the most important quality of a leader. So it's very important that you listen, give somebody your full attention, eye contact, everything, nod your head. That shows them that you really care and you're listening to them. So I hope you enjoy this today, and if you did, it would help me out if you hit the like button. It shows YouTube where to put my video, and it helps out a lot. If you haven't subscribed, I'd be so delighted if you would. And then if you ring that bell, that will notify you the next time I come back. So until next time, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Love you.